I'd like to tell you about a funny joke. It's hilarious, kind of like Rwanda or the Holocaust or the Cultural Revolution. It's just that funny. Um, I often compare atheists or anti-theists and evangelical fundamentalist Christians, evangelical fundamentalist Protestants, and the evangelical fundamentalist Protestants gone one God less. If you look at the UN definition of genocide, it's an extermination of a people. Service book of the Holy Eastern Orthodox Catholic and Apostolic Church, Antiochian Orthodox Christian Archdiocese of North America. That's the diaspora. This is the oldest Christian community anywhere. Copyright 1971 by the Antiochian Orthodox Church. Damascus, where our see is out of, kind of like how Rome is the see of the papal Catholics. Damascus and Antioch are our see, and Antioch is the first place that these followers of the way were called Christian. Of iconography, we have books of the Bible that the West had thought were lost for a long time, but they're what the ancient Christians read. They weren't Gnostic. In fact, this green part was the part I read at my sister's funeral. This cross right here is a Syriac cross. The Maronites, the Melkites, the Yazidis. The Yazidis aren't Christians, but they're fellow human beings. And genocide. Now, Obama went out of his way to save the Yazidis. This might sound conspiracy theory, but he saved the Yazidis, but of the Assyrian Christians, the smallest of the most ancient Christian denominations. There's 4 historical forms of Christianity. One is Roman Catholicism, which went through multiple changes, and everybody knows about Catholicism. Then there is the Eastern Orthodox, the Oriental Orthodox, and the Assyrian Church of the East. The Coptics that are under the Oriental Orthodox have been raped and murdered to death, and they went somewhere from 13% down to 7%. That's a mighty big number. The Assyrian Christians, who had been there before it was Iraq, when it was under the Sasanian Empire, are almost completely wiped out, as are the Yazidis. The Antiochian and the Syriac, which are my people, are obliterated, are having to go to places like London. The Mandaeans have to go to Australia, which, leaving these lands, they assimilate into Anglo culture, and they're gone. They're effectively, if genocide doesn't get them, the ethnic cleansing will, because they just blend into Western civilization and it's gone. Now, how funny This must be such a great joke for you atheists and Protestants. And when I mean atheists, I don't mean, oh, I just don't believe in a God. I mean those who think, well, it's good that the religious are being destroyed, that violent Islam is eradicating these people. That's a good thing, that we need to destroy religion. That these people are so stupid they don't realize religion is culture, it's identity, it's ethnicity, it's traditions that go back 2,000 years. It's not this get saved with Jesus bullshit that you have in the West. But the Protestant evangelical and the anti-theist atheist in the English-speaking countries, you're one and the same. You rejoice in our women being raped. And I get the last comment that I saw on YouTube was praising the slaughter of the Arabs because they're not true Christians, because they're not Protestants. We don't proselytize. We keep to ourselves. Yes, we have big families, and our churches may look like, mosques to you guys. We're not a violent people. But because we have this cross, you guys want us dead. You want us wiped from the face of the earth. Ethnically cleansed and genocide. And lucky you, because it's happening in Iraq right now and in Syria. Our holy land, Syria, it's happening. Our holy land, Egypt. For you guys, it's Rome and Canterbury. For us, it's Egypt and Syria and Palestine. So, to the Protestant and to the anti-theist, I know I shouldn't hate, but I hate you guys. There are some compassionate atheists and there are compassionate Protestants, and I don't hate you, but it's so funny, family members are being raped, women, and then the militants laugh about it. And you know who trained those militants? Obama did in Libya. The Arab Spring. And they desecrate these beautiful holy icons, which you think are just art, or, oh, it's Jesus on there and Peter, so just scar it up. It means nothing, because culture means nothing to you guys. Oh, they can become Greek Orthodox or something like that, or they can join the Russian Orthodox Church. It's not the same. Those are our holy cities. But you know what? Who cares? Fuck it. Fuck us. We're Arabs, so who cares? You don't give a shit about us. We're all Muslims in your eyes anyways, right? We might as well die. There's a genocide going on, an ethnic cleansing, and you couldn't give a fuck.